Thank you for joining the Asheville Rise Stronger Together podcast. This is your host, Jessica Knupp with the Asheville Area Chamber of Commerce. I hope you enjoy today's episode. This episode is brought to you by our sponsor, TruePoint Bank. All right, thank you for joining us today. Today we are here with Kelly DeTample from Recline and Unwind Social Spa, which is located downtown. Tell us a little bit about your spa and what you guys have going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are a new concept spa.
Love
Opened
it.
3 years ago, and we provide 15-minute massage segments, but a lot of people stack those and make it much longer. But the whole idea behind the space is to create more of a social atmosphere, but also one of healing. All of our services happen in one room in zero gravity recliners with licensed massage therapists, and they're really targeted massage areas. We're also family friendly, so we provide massages for ages 5 and up. So it's just a little bit different environment. You'll come in, immediately realize it's not a traditional spa. The music's a little bit different, a little bit more fun. If it's a busy day, there'll be a little bit of a buzz going on. We also serve beer and wine, so it's just more of a community driven atmosphere.
Yeah. I mean, I've been there. It was research, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, when I was there, I walked in and you were like, oh yeah, we can get somebody to come in, and I think you like made a couple calls, and next thing you know, we're in a chair, and it was great.
Yeah, part of our vision is to make massage and self care accessible and affordable. So we do provide walk in service. So if you are in need of a massage and you come in, 9 times out of 10, we can get you in that chair immediately.
Yeah.
To have that experience.
That's
So
amazing.
that is part of what we designed, is that you can get massage when you need it. You don't need to book that massage 2 weeks in advance.
But you can also do that.
You can absolutely
Yeah.
book in advance,
Yeah.
and many people do.
Yeah, that's great. So everything first happened. How was the spa? Like, you guys are.
The space itself, we were very lucky. We did sandbag it the night before. We do have some flooding issues once in a while, just the way that the rainwater hits on a bad rainstorm.
Right.
But we were very lucky and had no physical damage. In fact, we never once lost our electricity. I credit that to being next to the fire department and police station. There's a benefit to that.
Right.
But our communications went down, and of course, we lost water. So as far as physically, the spa survived. Some of our team members personally had been impacted pretty severely by the storm. So that was more where we were leaning towards what we wanted to focus on.
Right. How were you able to support your team like through that process?
We pivoted pretty quickly.
Right.
The Friday of the storm, I think that weekend, we were heading into a really busy weekend. We had a couple of private parties, a kids' party, which is really disappointing to have to cancel.
Right.
But we had to pivot very quickly, and we came up with an idea to reach out to all of our past guests, friends, family, whoever we could that were not local. And we came up with this "You Gift, We Give" program. So they would reach out, online booking, and book a gift card. And they'd make a purchase. And then we would use those gift cards to provide free massages to first responders. In the early days, it was to volunteers, pretty much anyone that just needed 15 minutes to maybe step away from what was going on around them. And that was wildly successful for us. We opened our doors within 1 week of the storm and started providing those massages. And it was deserted downtown, but there were a lot of first responders down there. And if they could take 15 minutes and walk into the spa, we could get them turned around in 20 and be out and done.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. I mean, just to know that you guys were able to do that within a week and have that type of reach, because you guys, um, it's just, with I mean, we didn't have a lot of communication, and then to know that you were able to do that with past clients, and have that type of community outreach was just, that's just amazing. Have you guys been able to utilize, or did you utilize any of the opportunities from the community, like the
From day one,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. I went to every single small business meeting,
Mm-hmm.
just to know what resources were at our disposal. We had no idea. I mean, we'd never been through anything like that
Right.
before,
Right.
obviously.
Right.
And just to be able to connect with other business owners
Mm-hmm.
that were going through similar or different
Mm-hmm.
recovery of their own,
Mm-hmm.
it was vitally important to go to
Mm-hmm.
those meetings and just one, have a sense of community, but also be led in that right direction of what we could do to make sure that our business was safe, that our employees were safe,
Mm-hmm.
and that we could continue to move forward.
Mm-hmm. How many employees do you guys have? Like, how does that work?
We have about 5 or 6 employees,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have a team of massage therapists. They're contract
Right.
workers, and that really was where our concern was,
Right.
because they have a more difficult time
Mm-hmm.
collecting unemployment and going through those resources. So our mission was to get them working as soon as possible, so they didn't feel that financial disruption on their end.
Right. 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 So going through all of this, like what are some key takeaways or advice maybe that you would give to other businesses? Or I mean, obviously we don't want to go through this again, or maybe some learning opportunity. I don't know, like what kind of advice would you give, or what did you take away from this? I don't know.
I think that maybe I didn't realize how susceptible small businesses are to things completely turning around overnight to something that's out of your control.
Right.
We could have handled it much worse, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and been worse off now for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think my advice is to really be prepared as much as you can, but when you're making decisions in the aftermath of something like this, to always think about your team and your community and make the decisions kind of based out of kindness
Mm-hmm. Right.
and where you want to see everything move forward to. And I think everything else will fall in place as it should.
Right. Right. So, as you guys have been in business for 3 years now, and you guys carry a lot of local
Yes.
products, and you guys are supporting a lot of other local smaller businesses. Do you working together with those? Like, how are you guys supporting those small businesses? Like, is that continuing? And
Absolutely. I'd say at least in our retail boutique, half of our products are locally
mm-hmm.
based, and we strive to always keep that margin. After the storm, one of the things we did is set up online retail sales, and then we
Nice.
made gift baskets of locally made Asheville products so that we could
Cool.
sell those. We were heading into the holidays. It
Mm-hmm.
was a great way to for people that weren't in the area to help support us, but then by supporting us, we're supporting other local businesses. So that was number one by far, the thing that we did. And then one of the things that I took from the aftermath of the storm is watching so many other small businesses that were also suffering reach out and help. Paint the Town Asheville provided us with this beautiful balloon display so
Mm-hmm.
people would know we were open. Super Sign Guy provided signs for
Mm-hmm.
everyone.
Yeah.
Um, the Downtown Asheville Association really brought a lot of local businesses together to we
Mm-hmm.
could reach out and help each other out. And that was just really inspiring
Mm-hmm.
to watch as a business member that was also trying to give back.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about your franchising opportunities.
Yeah, so that was something we were planning. We were in the very early stages
Yeah.
before Helene hit. Um, but we were very motivated after the
Mm-hmm.
storm to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
We wanted a way to support our brand and our staff, and to make sure that if something happened in the future, we kind of had a wider net to fall back on.
Right.
Our business model is very unique. We're
Right.
the first social spa out there, and we knew that it would do really well in other markets. So at the beginning of the year, we started offering our franchise model, and we have our first one opening this year in Beaufort, South
I
Carolina,
saw
which we're
that.
very excited
How many
about.
times have you been down to visit?
Once so far, but we will be down there for weeks to get
I
them
think
open and
I should
running.
go to like test it out and make sure that
Absolutely.
everything's
And you need to
okay.
make sure they're on brand and that,
Yes, on
yes,
brand. Make sure they've joined their local chamber.
they already have.
Oh, even better. Okay. Well, okay. I need to make sure that they're doing other things then. If they've already checked that box, then I'm sure there's other things I can make sure.
Absolutely. And if you've never been to Beaufort, it's such a
Oh,
beautiful
it's
coastal
it's
town.
gorgeous.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, perfect. Okay, so sorry. Let's continue.
But that's our dream is to take this model of being able to provide that massage and self-care to really anyone that is looking to receive, to a wider audience. And that's where the franchising comes in, is to be able to do that a little quicker than maybe we could have done it on our own.
Yeah.
We'd love to open a second location someday, and that's, in the cards down the road. But for now, this is our new journey.
Yeah, I love it. It's so neat. It was such a great experience going, and I'm so glad that you guys have been able to continue the success and now expanding. And I'm looking forward to that second location here in Asheville and beyond. So that's wonderful. Is there anything else you would like to tell us? Like what else you guys have going on, or anything else to add?
I mean, I think that I'm really proud of us and how we've had to pivot. I will say that it's taken a long time to start seeing people come back to the area.
Right.
And that was probably what hit us the hardest,
Right.
is just losing 60 to 7% of our customer base for such a long period of time. So really just for people to come back to Asheville would be great. We love connecting with the visitors that we get worldwide. So I'm looking forward to when I feel like that's back to normal.
Right. I know we're all excited for people to come back, and I think they are. This,
Slowly they're coming back.
Slowly
Yes.
they're coming back. The hurricane hit at our busiest time. And people, but like you said, birthday parties and
Yeah,
all
we had so many bookings just in those few weeks coming after the storm, and then we had no way of communicating with people to cancel and to let them know that we would not be there. They figured it out pretty quickly.
Right. And I'm sure they were probably trying to communicate with you, but we just didn't have any way to get with it. It was probably like weeks later.
It was about a week before we were able to start reaching out and letting people know. But the day after the storm, I actually went, because of the private party, I sat at the spa in case anyone showed up. And I had 3 employees come to work that day. The party obviously didn't arrive and no guest arrived, but I had 3 employees show up, and that was just so inspiring to me.
Right. The dedication that they had.
I couldn't reach out to them, tell them not to, and they still found a way to get there.
Yeah, that's so nice. They knew that somebody was.
It was a priority to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that, to me, that shows the dedication and the respect that they have for you as well as their boss. Hey, somebody's counting on me, and I'm gonna get there. So I would take that as a major compliment as well.
Thank you.
Well, please tell our viewers how they can find you on the internet, make reservations, and, about your state, how they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can always reach us through our website at the letter R, the letter U, socialspa.com. You can book online pretty easily. You can give us a call. We'd be happy to assist you with that process. Or you can just walk in and we'll get you in for a massage as quickly as possible. We're located in Pack Square, 20 South Pack Square, near the park, next to the Jackson Building. Hard to miss. Downtown landmark.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful space. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. We really appreciate it. And you've got to go.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Jessie.
Thank you. Thank you. If you enjoyed today's episode, like, comment, and subscribe. To learn more about joining the Asheville Chamber, scan the QR code on your screen or visit ashevillechamber.org. Until next time.